Hi guys, my name is Hoy and welcome to my MTG EDH channel. This channel mainly creates EDH gameplay from Japan's community and of course in Japanese. So today, we're playing with James and Paul from Commander at Arms and Ross from their Discord server. If you don't know them yet, I add their link on the description below, so you should check their podcast. Paul gonna use Mairsil the Pretender, a Grixis commander that on ETB exile card from hand or graveyard, and able to use exile card's ability, abuse it and try to win the game. Next, Ross on his Muldrotha Gravetide. With Muldrotha, he can cast each permanent type from his graveyard on each of his turns. Next, it's me with my Kodama the E3 partnered with Kraum Ludevic's Opus. Simple deck, try to do some combo with Kodama ETB trigger and win the game. And last, James with his Najeela the Blade Blossom deck, one of the famous cEDH general, try to win by infinite combat, back up with Tassa's consultation lines. That's it, and let's go!
Okay. Sweet. Right,
So
I'm going to draw a card. Crumbling Necropolis and pass turn.
I'm gonna draw, play a Blooming Marsh untapped, because I control 2 or fewer other lands, and pass.
Yep. Draw card, Mr. Rainforest, Croc, get for Tropical Island, tap for Llanowar Elf, and go.
I'm going to draw a card. Jeweled Lotus. Crack the Lotus for a Najeela. Let's then play a Spire Garden, tap that for an Elvish Mystic, and then play a Mana Crypt.
Oh, that's
And pass turn.
Yeah, it's good.
casual.
Play a Bloodstained Mire. I'm just gonna pass.
Draw. I shouldn't have kept this hand. Just pass turn.
Okay, untapped and then draw. Mountain, top for 3. I'm gonna play Oko, +1, and I'm gonna make your Najeela Elk.
Boom, she's been elked. God damn it. It's always happen. Always happen.
And that's my turn.
Okay, cool. So I will go to my untap. You did say pass, right, Hoy?
Yep, I pass. Go ahead.
No damage for me this time. Untap, upkeep, draw a card. Play a Luxury Suite. I'm going to play untap because I have 2 or more opponents. Tap 2 for a Dark Confidant. I'm going to swing Najeela at Oko for 3.
Okay, down to 2.
I'm going to pass turn after that.
At the end of your turn, James, I'm going to tap a blue and I'm gonna brainstorm.
Okay.
I am then going to resolve. I'm gonna crack
No. Wait,
Bloodstained
no, wait.
Mire. Untap, draw. I'm gonna play a Polluted Delta. I'm going to crack said Polluted Delta. I'm gonna go to 38. I'm gonna get a Volcanic Island. I'm going to Frantic Search.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I am then going to... I'm just gonna try to Wheel of Fortune.
What?
I like that play.
Alright.
Resolve.
I will be discarding a Riptide Laboratory, a Goblin Lore, a Pure Jane, an Underground Sea, and a Disallowed.
Carapace, Fertilid, Wood Elves, Swiftfoot Boots, Worm Harvest, Traumatize, and Mystic Remora.
Oh, the Remora hurts.
Remora. It's Bloodstained Mire, Spellseeker, Glowcaster Mage, Mana Drain, and Carpet of Flowers.
Mine's an Isolated Chapel, a Fierce Guardianship, and a Cyclonic Rift.
I already played my land for turn, so I'm going to pass.
Play an island.
Okay.
Sakura Tribe Elder. And pass.
Okay.
Sucker
Steve!
Sorry.
Draw card.
Please just take that out.
First, I gotta plus Oko to 2. I create a food token. Now, I gotta play Jewel Lotus. I crack this for 3 red. 3 red, 1 blue, 1 red here. I'm gonna play my Kraum. I gotta play Oboro, and then I just pass my turn. Go.
I rolled a 4. No, don't take damage. I'm going to untap, upkeep a Dark Confidant trigger to reveal the top card. It is a Collector Oof. I take 2. And then I will draw a card. I'm going to play Command Tower for turn. Tap 5.
Yeah.
Pass ad nauseum.
I'm gonna pass priority.
Counter spells. Delay.
I have never cast this spell in this deck once. It's literally the first time I have gotten to cast this.
You can cast that 3 turns, like 3 turns later.
And it's been delayed. In that case, I'm going to tap 1 and I'm going to cast Utopia Sprawl on my command tower, naming blue.
Okay, so Kraum triggers. I'm gonna draw a card.
That's totally fine.
Okay, draw a card.
1, 2,
Then go ahead.
6. I'm going to swing Najeela at your Oko.
I take that. Alright.
Don't think you can actually Utopia Sprawl the command tower.
What?
Yeah, I think Utopia Sprawl has to be a forest, right?
It has to be Enchant Forest. Yeah, it says Enchant Forest.
You're still going to be able to do it, because I'm going to tap 1 to ponder instead.
No. Okay. So you see I draw a card.
I'm going to put them back in this order, and then I'm going to draw a card. 6, 7. I have 7 cards in hand, so I'm just going to pass after that.
I'm going to untap.
Fucking ad nos 3 turns later. This is bullshit.
Draw a card. I'm gonna play Mana Crypt. I am going to transmute Silaria West. I am floating a colorless. I'm going to get a card that has a mana value of 0. I'm gonna get Cavern of Souls.
That's because you have an alternate casting cost for it. Don't mean shit.
No, I'm gonna play Cavern of Souls. I'm gonna name Wizard. Play Burning Inquiry.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Which one's Burning Inquiry again?
Each player draws 3 cards, then discards 3 cards, completely random.
How do we do that?
That's not as bad as
1,
I
2, 3,
thought.
4, 5,
Okay,
6.
so I'm guessing it resolves.
Okay, I pass that.
Ross, do you have anything?
So we're all drawing 3.
We're drawing 3.
So, Paul, you're gonna flip over what you're discarding?
Who else is this
Divine
guy?
Shot, Chaos Warp, and Galecaster Colossus.
Oh, yeah.
Temple of Mystery, Forest, and a Swamp.
Flooded Strand, Sea of Clouds, and a Drowned Catacombs.
Oh, lands.
Lucky.
But I am instead going to tap for a second colorist, and I'm going to play Demir Signet. And I'm
In
going
that
to
case,
pass turn.
Chrome triggers, I draw a card.
Yep.
Then go ahead.
I need my mana, though. Mairsil needs the mana. I'm done after that, Ross, if you want to go ahead.
And your end step, I'm gonna sack Secure Tri-Builder. This for a green, this for a black, a colorless for a Nyx Weaver.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, untapped. And then draw a card. I'm gonna plus Oko to 1. I'm gonna make my food token a elk. Tireless Trucker. Tiger. Trigger, I gotta create clue token. I'm gonna play Simir Signet. Then I pass my turn.
I have 3 triggers on the upkeep. I'm going to take a counter off my Adnors down to 2. Crypt roll. I rolled a 6. I don't take any damage. And then Dark Confidant, reveal the top card. It's a Lotus Petal. I take nothing. And then I draw a card. Let's play a Training Center for turn for Reconnaissance. I will go to combat. And I'm going to swing Najeela or Elk Jeela at Oko for 3.
I'm gonna block that with my elk.
Najeela dies. I will just pass turn after that.
I have an upkeep trigger from my Mana Crypt. No damage from the Crypt for me. I will draw a card. Sulphur Falls is my land for turn. I'm going to tap Mana Crypt and Demir Signet. I will tap Cavern of Souls for red, and I'm going to cast Mairsil. She enters the battlefield. I have an ETB trigger. I will pass priority on that trigger. I will exile a Cavern Harpy.
Oh, no, he can bounce it back to his hand.
I'm just gonna pass turn. I think that's the safe thing to do here. I gotta be a little responsible here.
I'm gonna untap. Nyx Weaver's gonna trigger. I'm gonna mill the top 2.
That's the most broken trigger in the game.
Dreamborn Muse and a Wayfarer's Bauble.
Okay.
3 for Pernicious Deed. That is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass turn after that.
Untapped. And
I mean, the only thing he's really going to blow up is mana crypts.
I can activate Oko +1. I want to make Mairsil Elk. You can put that back.
After my hand. Any responses to me activating this, Ross? I'm just gonna put this back in my hand.
Yeah, go ahead.
James?
No, you good. I pass.
Alright.
Pass priority. You good.
I'm gonna attack Kraum, going to Paul for damage. After that, I gotta play Flooded Strand, Title Strike a trigger. I gotta create one clue token. And then after that, I just pass my turn.
So untap, upkeep. I have an Adnor's trigger, mana crypt trigger. It's a 5. I take damage. It's because I said something, isn't it? Dark Confidant trigger. I reveal the top card.
At last.
Birds of Paradise. I take 1. God damn it! I'm doing so much damage to myself. Then I'll draw a card for turn. I think I'm going to shock in a Sacred Foundry here. I'm going to tap the Elvish Mystic for the Birds of Paradise. I'm going to tap the Spire Garden for a Finehorn Elves.
Kraum
I don't know why I'm doing this because Ross is literally just going to blow up the board.
Kind of speeding.
That is an option that I have.
Draw a card from Kraum. Trigger.
I think I'm really just
This D is getting increasingly more pernicious.
5, and I'll cast Najeela the Blade Blossom again.
I have no responses.
All right. Yeah, I'll just pass one turn after that.
I'm going to untap. I have an upkeep trigger. Alright, odds hurt me, evens do not. I take damage. I go to draw a card. I guess I may as well play this mountain. I am going to attempt to cast Damnation.
Oh, I
British indeed.
They pass.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
Activate. Draw a card. With a counter
That's
on
too
Tyrus
broken.
Tracker. And I'm gonna crack again. With a counter, draw a card. Gotta crack Flawless Run. I'm gonna grab for Volcanic Island. Create a clue. I create another clue token 1. After that, no, yeah, it's okay. I pass.
I am then going to cast Mairsil with Caverner Souls.
Of course. You get 10 copies of
trigger.
yourself. Like, game.
I'm going to exile Sensei's Divining Top.
Ooh.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play a Blighted Woodland. Okay, so instead of Muldrotha, I'm going to tap for a black, Blighted Woodland, and, well, for Infernal Darkness.
What's this card?
What does that do?
Oh no. No! Ross, no!
What is Internal Darkness?
Everything taps for black, and it has a cumulative upkeep of black and a life.
Oh no.
But other than that, I'm gonna pass turn.
Before that, I'm gonna crack my clue again. Crack my clue, draw a card. Draw a card. Activate Oko +1. I'm gonna want to make Mairsil Elk.
This may surprise you, but I'm going to activate Mairsil's Divining Top in response.
Okay.
I'm going to look at the top 3 cards in my library and hope there's a signet. Uh-oh. I am going to put this card on top, and then I will pay a life to attempt to bounce Mairsil back to my hand.
Okay.
Oh.
Which would be the last time in a long while that will happen, because I don't know if I'll ever be able to cast her again.
Top 4 6. 1 blue, 1 green. That's C. After this result, I'm gonna play the Command Tower. And then
You get to draw a card off it.
Draw a
yeah.
card. Triome. And then I draw a card again. I have 9 cards, so I'm gonna go to my discard step. I'm gonna discard 2 cards. I'm gonna discard Hickory, Bounce Land, the coolest one. And I pass my turn.
I rolled a 3, so I take 3. Go to 29. This is just making this ad nauseum I'm about to cast just even worse. Put ad nauseum on the stack.
Go ahead.
All right, let's add noise. So deflecting SWAT for 3.
Uh-oh.
One more. Fountain? Godless Shrine? Revy for 3? I'm gonna stop there. You know what that gave me? Fucking nothing.
You probably should have
Nothing that I
stopped at
needed.
5 because you have a mana crypt on the battlefield right now.
Yeah, it's fine. If I kill myself, I kill myself. I don't want to deal with the internal darkness. I'm out. I'm out. Okay, so Lotus Petal, Morphic Swamp, 3 and a black. I'm gonna cast Deadly Rollick to exile AC.
Yeah, I knew that. That will be exiled. Yeah. Exiled.
Yeah, I'm gonna crack. I'm gonna crack the Lotus. I'm going to Nature's Claim the Eternal Darkness. You can gain 4 life. Floaty. I'm gonna tap 1 for an Avacyn's Pilgrim. Actually, I'll tap that instead. The Avacyn's Pilgrim. I can tap 2. I'm gonna cast Neoform, and I'm gonna sacrifice the Avacyn's Pilgrim as the additional cost. Passes Oracle. In response to the ETB, I'm going to tap 1 Consultation.
Pact of
Countering
negation.
it. Yeah, I know, and I didn't keep up enough blue from my 1 counter spell that I have in my hand that would have countered that. As if I had played it differently. What did I tap that for?
Deadly Rollick, I would
Deadly
guess.
Rollick, I think.
Deadly Rollick. I shouldn't have rollicked. I should not have rollicked. Yeah, it's fine. Consultation gets
Okay.
Exa gets counted, and then Thassa's Oracle is going to enter, and I'm going to look at the top 2 cards. And then I'm going to have to go discard. So I'm going to discard a Derevi, Heuristic Study, Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl, Mind-Blade Renderer, Collector Oof, Bountiful Promenade, Godless Shrine, and a Hallowed Fountain.
That. I'm going to draw a card that I know is here. Going to cast Mairsil. Any responses to the ETB trigger?
Negative.
I am not going to make the same mistake as last time, and I'm going to just exile this Hailcaster Colossus. I am going to crack this Wooded Foothills. I'm going to Mairsil's Divining Top.
Yeah.
The top 3. And with that, I'm going to pass the turn.
Hey, Paul, do you want to whip out one of those copies of Nature's Claim? Nature's Claim my Reconnaissance so I can gain some life?
I take damage. I forgot to do my Mana Crypt.
Oh. I'm gonna pay a black and 2 colorless for Fleshback Marauder.
Well, sack a creature.
Yep.
I'll sack my Thassa's Oracle.
I do have a response, I just don't know what it is. I'm gonna bounce Simic Signet to Voice Hand.
Yeah, okay. Bounced.
That's it?
I am then going to pay a life to return this to my hand.
I'm going to sacrifice Thassa's Oracle.
After that, I'm gonna pass.
Untapped. Upkeep.
Sack.
I had to pay Pact. This one. 5. Then draw a card. I'm gonna play for Sun Scorched Desert. I give
One of the Exile's Graveyards.
Paul, you take 1 damage. And after that, I gotta tap for 1 blue. 1 colorless here. Sol Ring. Tap for 2 colorless, play Simic Signet. After that, I gotta tap 1 here to create 1 blue and 1 green. Cast Kinnan plus Oko to make.
In response to that, I'm going to tap 1. I'm going to Swords to Plowshare Kinnan.
Nah! Again, 2 life. I create food token.
Yeah.
And then I just pass my turn.
Kinnan's too strong. Alright, I'm going to untap. Upkeep. I'm going to roll.
Yeah.
Evens I live, odds I die. I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2. I live. I take no damage. I'm gonna draw a card. 7, and I'll cast Najeela the Blade Blossom for the 3rd time this game.
Same thing. Odd. Taking 9 damage in 3 turns. You know her. You love her.
Mairsil, the Pretender. Now I punch myself in the headset.
So I am going to exile from my hand a minion of Leshrac. I'm going to play Snapcaster Mage.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to target Wheel of Fortune. I didn't give it flashback to not cast it, so I'm going to put Wheel of Fortune on the stack.
Wheel
Result?
of Fortune.
Yeah, I am discarding Counterflex. That's it.
I'm starting Somatic Vista.
I got Wheel of Summer, Skystar Clay, Terra Peak, and Southland.
I have Opposition Agent, Deflecting SWAT, Eldritch Evolution, Wild Growth, Beast Within, Flusterstorm, and Silence. I was gonna silence Hoy on his next turn. My turn faster.
I'm going to tap Snapcaster Mage. I'm tapping it with Galecaster Colossus' ability. I'm going to tap Snapcaster Mage to return Pernicious Deed to your hand, Ross.
In response, sir, I'm gonna dump 4 into it. 4, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Can I not just keep Najeela on the field for like 2 seconds?
Oh, go ahead. There's good news.
Yeah.
You're not gonna die to mana crypt next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the good news. Sure. Pernicious Deed goes up Najeela, Reconnaissance.
I'm gonna activate Mairsil's Divining Top in response.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will bounce Mairsil to my hand. By paying life.
Paid life.
Go ahead, Ross. I'm done.
Untap.
Go.
Draw. Colony Heart Expedition.
I just remembered something.
Okay.
Pernicious Deed doesn't kill planeswalkers. God damn it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, he's just gonna...
You sacrifice Blooded Woodland to get 2 basics bomb, and if I can find another island. The sack colony for 2 basics. That I'm gonna pass.
Untapped. Keep and then draw. Yeah, plus my Oko, Greater Food token. I cast Lotus Cobra. I play Emergence Zone. Landfall Trigger. I create a mana. I think it's red. Pass Mana Vault. Yeah, I pass my turn, okay.
At your end step, I'm gonna tap 1. For blue, I'm gonna play Brainstorm. Alright, then I'm gonna untap for turn. No mana crypt trigger. I'm gonna draw a card. Undergrowth Stadium for 1. Tap Undergrowth Stadium for a Soul Ring. Tap 1 to play Preordained, so I'm gonna scry 2 and draw a card. I don't think either of those help me right now. Scry them to the bottom, and I'm gonna draw a card. Tap Soul Ring and my Sacred Foundry to cast Generous Gift, targeting Oko.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yep. Oko now turns into a 3/3 green elephant creature. And that's all I can do. So I'm gonna pass my turn.
You want it. I'm gonna play Path of Ancestry as my land for turn.
That's the kind of problem you want.
I feel like if I cast Mairsil, Hoy just wins. That's the dilemma that I'm in right now. Because all it takes is 1 bounce land and Kodama right now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
No. It needs a way to make a token or something so that Kodama will trigger on the separate.
Alright.
Unless he has a second bounce land in hand, then you just keep bouncing those 2 lands back and forth, I believe.
I'm gonna cast Mairsil. I'm gonna exile Grenzo, Dungeon Warden. I am going to pass.
I need to go back like 45 minutes and tell myself to not cast the Deadly Rollick.
Absolutely right.
But AC is not a problem. It's the Pact of Negation that's the problem.
And 6. There she is, boys. You guys guess what permanent I'm bringing back? 2 for Swiftfoot Boots. I'm gonna pay 1. Flip Swiftfoot Boots into Steve. Sakura Tribuilder. Don't be racist again, James. Hey, Watery Grave has a blue for Mystic Remora. That's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm gonna pay 1 colorless to activate Emergence Zone to give my cards like Flash. Top 4, 1, 2, and then 3. City of Solitude. So you can draw for Mystic. I'm not gonna pay.
I do have a response to that. I am going to tap 3 and flash at Aven Mind Sensor.
Oh.
I have a response to Aven Mind Sensor. Pay a blue mana, and I'm going to Stubborn Denial, City of Solitude.
And Paul, are you paying for Mr.
Absolutely not. I cannot afford to do that.
Yep, it's okay. Countered. Yeah, countered. Top for 1 green, another green here to cast Bloom Tender. That's it. I'm gonna go to my turn. Untapped, upkeep, pay 2 life, Noxious Survival. Gonna target my Summer of Veil of Summer, top of my deck, and then draw this card.
That was non-creature, right?
Yes, I can draw. Gonna cast Kodama.
I have to respond. Get that Veil of Summer out of your hand. I'm gonna tap Mairsil to put. I'm gonna target Kodama to return to your hand.
I have to use top for green, Veil of Summer.
I'm gonna respond to Veil of Summer. Crack Scalding Tarn.
You only get to look at the top 4, remember?
That's fine. I'm just doing it for the shuffle. I'm gonna shuffle. All right. Here's what needs to happen here. The top card of my deck has to be Force of Will. Going to pay 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cycle Canyon Slough out of my head. I'm gonna knock the top of this deck.
Oh man, do it.
Oh, James, if I would have gotten... that Aven Mind Sensor. That's what I drew.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
This fizzles.
remains in battlefield. I got
man.
top 4. Sneak attack.
Oh no.
Resolves through me.
Okay. Kodama trigger, but nothing to put in my hand. I'm gonna tap Bloom Tender to create 1 green and 1 red. I use 1 red to activate sneak attack, and I put Meloku, Cloudy Mirror. And use this 1 floated green to activate Meloku to bring back this desert to my hand. Create a 1/1 token, Kodama trigger, put a desert, ping each guys with 1 damage, and repeat this until everyone dies.
Yeah.
James.
Can you just kill me first?
Yeah, you take 2 damage first.
Take 2 damage and I die. It's a big GG, guy.
James, you are a son of a bitch, dude. You are a son of a bitch.
I almost had it, but then he got countered.
My deck. That would have saved me there.
So God,
Yeah, I know.
when I got Muldrotha back, I should have played Infernal Darkness.
Yes, you should have.
Yes.
100% should have played Infernal Darkness. That was